Hi, this is Brian Loftus, and I'm responsible for your benchmarking department at HARDI. This is a brief tour of the new DPD powered by CoMetrics. They have about 20 years of benchmarking experience. Their platform is wonderful, and our survey deadline is April 30th. The key takeaway from this: contact me if you need anything to complete and participate. Here are the items we're going to cover over the next couple minutes. I provided CoMetrics with the contact info for 1 or 2 people per distributor member. On April 3rd, they distributed username and passwords to the people on that list. Now, that info may have landed in your junk or spam folder, or maybe you weren't even on the list that they received. Whatever the reason doesn't matter. Contact me if you need access to participate in DPD this year. Now, with that email access, or whatever I would provide you, is the website for to access DPD powered by CoMetrics. Now, I suggest you save that on your bookmarks bar because you're going to be using this often. That's where I have it. The website is Secure CoMetrics Sign In. Now, if you forget your username, this is pretty easy. Go there, click on that, forget your username. It will enter your email, you get that. You know your username, but then you forgot your password. There you go for that. I remember mine. So that's one of the key great features about the service this year. You're able to have multiple users at your firm. Each user will have their own username and password. Please contact me and I will immediately add teammates to your list, or I can resend your temporary initial password. In this case, I remember my username and I think I remember my password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't tell anybody that one. Okay, did that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Good thing I write that down. All right, this is what the home page looks like. Yours is going to be a little different. I have this reports chiclet there. That is where I use to provide you all, use your add names or change passwords, things like that. That's my admin screen. Now, what we're looking for is, where's your survey? Where is that survey? It's located at your Help Center. Help Center. Now, one of the cool things about this, watch, when we click on Help Center, we're opening a new tab. Your Help Center's in a new tab. These buttons are some of their other clients. Here's DPD powered by CoMetrics. I clicked on that. Here is your home page, and here's download the survey. I'm clicking on HARDI. And there is our 2016 survey. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to download the survey. You see in the lower left, it is downloading the survey. It stopped blinking. Looks like I have it. I'm going to click on that and I open it. There is the survey. Alrighty. And the deadline is the 30th. We need a balance sheet. One of the nice things about this is we have a couple columns here which you can use as a scratch pad. This came from a member suggestion. You can use this to preserve your calculations. First thing you do, save the spreadsheet. Save this is your workbook. Save it. These columns are yours. Use this as a scratch pad. Some people use them to make notes on where they found an item, or how they calculated an item. So use that's why you have those columns for your balance sheet, the income statement, operations. After you walk through those and complete those, here's a data check. This is your first check of the accuracy of your input. You scroll through that, see if that looks okay, and if it does, you're ready to upload, and here are your upload directions on the tab labeled Upload. So the survey is due on April 30th. Back here to the Help page. Now, one of the great features of the new DPD is your data persists. What I mean by that is you can see how your annual performance is evolving. And you need consecutive years of data to calculate the CoScore. because your performance trend is the key variable for that. And many HARDI members have done DPD each of the past 3 years. So after the survey this year, they're going to have 4 years of performance trend to review. This annual perspective is a new level of analysis we are so pleased to be offering our members through this CoMetrics platform. So if you're new to DPD, or if maybe you've missed a year over the past couple of years, you can enter multiple surveys this year. Now also at the helpline here, there are other items. There are other items here. We're going to be adding and refining this page and this content. So here's the metrics and definitions. So that's why it can be convenient for you, helpful for you if you want to keep that tab open. Now let's go to the platform. Remember how that, let's see, CoMetrics, in their lingo, these things are called chiclets. These things are called chiclets. And you can click on a chiclet, you can click on an item there. You can access one of these items from here or from up here at your toolbar, okay? Since we were just talking about annual, let's go to trends. I'm going to use the chiclet, clicking on trends there, okay? All right, trends shows your annual perspective, and we've got your CoScore stuff at the top. Then some key operating metrics. There we go. There we go, and some key operating metrics. You get the high-level overview, and then we get into some specifics like your income statement. Okay, one of these down arrows are pretty nice. So here we are. Let's look at these operating expenses. So there's personnel, occupancy, and operations. So how about personnel? You can expand to see the additional detail on your personnel expenses. And once again, this is annual data. This is your history there. Back here to your warehouse expenses, costs. There we are. Let me scroll down there. That's what I was looking for. Occupancy. And there's the detail on your occupancy expenses, okay? So the down arrow, there's your details on that. Then you've got some efficiency metrics, and then your balance sheet. Okay. The next item is benchmarking. This is the annual benchmarking tab, which shows how your performance was versus the top performers. I don't have any data in here. You have to take my word for it to a certain extent. But if your performance is here, the top performance is here, and then in this, on the right side, is this gap is where there's a conditional equation. It shows in red if you are lagging the top performers, or green if you are leading the top performers. And when possible, there will be a calculation of the dollar impact. So that helps you prioritize your efforts or allocate your resources. The presentation is absolutely wonderful with that clear red, green, and dollar impact. Third thing on your perspective, let's try this. I'm going to click on the CoMetrics logo. That takes me back to the home page also. So I can click on the chiclet for CoScore. CoScore, you need at least 2 years of data and CoMetrics can calculate the CoScore for you. You need at least 2 years because one of the key variables is the trend of the performance. Your dot on the scatter diagram will be a different color. And CoMetrics they developed this innovative performance perspective, and we're really, really excited about being able to share it with you. Your Management Methods Committee worked with CoMetrics to select the criteria for the HARDI CoScore. And those criteria are right here at the top of your benchmarking or your trends page. Turn and earn, personal productivity ratio, gross profit per FTE, average lines per order, average collection period, etc. Now, and if any of these, and if you don't know what any of the definition of personal productivity ratio is, go to your help page. Your help page, you see DPD powered by CoMetrics. I'm going to scroll down here, metric definitions. Let's see all 48. I click there. I'm going to scroll down. What is personal productivity ratio? Right there, I click on that. It's total payroll expenses divided by gross profit. Okay, that's interesting. So that's the your CoScore. And the last great point to emphasize on this is it's easy to print. It is easy to export. I just clicked on CSV, and here is this file opened, and here's everything. It exports everything to Excel, so you can play with the information there. I come over here. I want to print it. Let's click on the PDF. If I want to print this page, there I click on the PDF, and I'm looking in the lower left-hand corner, and there's the PDF. I open that. The data is easy to print, okay? So here, so the presentation is going to be, can be refined after the survey closes and before the data is available on May 22nd. Please contact me if you have any suggestions on how to refine the presentation. The survey deadline is April 30th. We're expecting at least 100 members to be participating. Please let me know if you need assistance getting into the site for the surveys. Also being refined after the survey closes on April 30th, but before the data is available, is the segment and sales view. That level of participation slicing will be available on May 22nd. This is Brian Loftus at HARDI. Thank you for your participation.